So everyone is given a room here, and we have a common shared toilet and shower facilities that we just have to walk to at fixed timings. Then we'll go and collect the food ourselves. We have a laundry place for us to do our own laundries. So they gave us a hotline to call. Like in case we get too ill, then we can call the number, or like if we are running out of toiletries or bed linens, then we can ask them to replenish it for us. They'll switch on the lights at 7 a.m. every morning. So breakfast starts at 7:30 to 9. So anyone can just go and collect their breakfast during that period of time. So I'll just have my breakfast, and probably I'll go back to rest a little bit. And then I'll try to occupy my time by reading, surfing the net, playing games. Yeah, if I'm feeling well. If not, I'll just be sleeping. It's the high fever, the cough, the running nose. Yeah. So the ambulance brought me from my home. They brought me up to, I think, a isolation suite, but they realized that the suites are full, and then they bring me down to a 5-beta instead. So from like Wednesday all the way to Friday, Saturday, I was in that 5-beta room. Around 9 o'clock, I wasn't feeling very well. So I took a temperature, and then it was about 38.8. So I thought it would be good to ask for a medical team. So I called the hotline, and then the hotline got back to me after a while and said like, oh, the nurses said like you can just take your paracetamol, and then the doctors will come and tend to you tomorrow. After a while, MOH called as well, because MOH will also call us every 3 times a day to get our temperature. I told them about my temperature, and then they asked if I needed any medical attention. So I told the person, and she said like, why not I go and personally find the medical team that is based here. So I managed to find one. Then that's how they said like, oh, you have to call the hotline again, because they are not the medical staff, and then the medical staff is not in this hall. In a hospital, at least people monitor your vital signs periodically in a day. Down here, no one is doing it, and then even trying to get a medical team here is so difficult. Yeah, and I haven't seen a medical staff today. So since 10, I've been trying to get a nurse to come down and check on me. And I even go to the medical station, which says that it should be open from 10 to 12 every day, but no one is attending the station at all. Just try to go back to the normal life. I mean, like, although even if I did get discharged, we can't really go anywhere, but at least being home is much better than staying here. At least I get to see the outside world.
COVID-19 pandemic together. Our nation's circuit breaker measures will only work if we all do our part. So stay at home, stay healthy, and have hope in your heart.
I've been through quite a lot fighting against the virus. 39.8 fevers, severe hallucinations, pneumonia, dependence in oxygen, and low blood pressure. I strongly encourage everyone to stay home and be safe during this circuit breaker period. This virus takes no prisoners.
I'm here Matthew Mason and I think I'm case 728, but I don't know for sure and I have no idea how I caught COVID-19. My wife and I were both affected, we were both in hospital for days. You don't want this, you don't want to be in quarantine, it's not a holiday. Please stay at home.
Please stay home because as a COVID-19 survivor, I've seen the pain that not just the patient but also our loved ones and family go through when we are in hospital or when we are in isolation. I've also seen firsthand the hard work and dedication that our healthcare workers have put in. So please stay home to keep everybody safe. We can do this, Singapore.
I know this is a tough period for every one of us, but having the COVID-19 infection is definitely not something that I think you would want to have, coming from my personal experience. It is not a fun journey. It can be rather torturous at sometimes when the symptoms come and go. So please just stay home and I'm pretty sure we will get through this all together.